I told you yesterday that the Trump-Ukraine-Biden fiasco is going to become all about the transcript of the July 2019 phone call between Trump and the Ukrainian president, and that this is a distraction. And exactly as we discussed yesterday, the White House is now going to be putting out a transcript of that phone call. Now, the White House has a history of doctoring transcripts. The quid pro quo is unlikely to be evident just from one phone call's transcript anyway. And the most important part of all of this is that a whistleblower report is being suppressed. The whistleblower report about all of this is the most important thing, not the transcript. So now that Donald Trump plans to release the transcript, we need to understand that it will be exactly what we discussed yesterday. It's going to be the Barr Letter 2.0. Okay. So to reset once again, in case the details are becoming murky, the idea here, the claim, is that Joe Biden meddled in the Ukrainian judicial system to help his son. Now, this is a conspiracy theory for which there is no evidence, and I debunked it yesterday, and I'm not going to waste your time with it again today. But what Donald Trump then did is he went and he pressured the Ukrainian president, reportedly 8 times, to open an investigation into Biden in order to smear him. And Trump has admitted to talking to the Ukrainian president about Joe Biden. He's admitted that Joe Biden's alleged corruption was a topic of discussion during the phone call with the Ukrainian president. And his lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, also admitted this on live television. And Donald Trump withheld between $250 million and $400 million in military aid to Ukraine, understood to be over the Biden smear requests, but that part has not been definitively confirmed. So now we hear Trump is going to release a transcript of the call from July 2019 with the Ukrainian president. But please understand what's going to happen here. And I told you yesterday, it will be just like the Barr letter. Trump is going to release a transcript that he thinks will help him. Trump lies about everything. He lies about the size of his crowds. He lies about the size of his whatever. He lies about his own intelligence. He lies about the weather on Inauguration Day. He lies about everything. So the transcript that is released will be muddy enough that it won't be obvious and overt corruption and quid pro quo. And that lack of brazen and obvious corruption in that one phone call will then be used by Trump and his defenders to say, see, look, I told you, there's nothing to see here. They will claim Trump is exonerated by the transcript. We need the whistleblower report, but it needs to be given directly to Congress. The Trump administration should not be allowed to review and modify the report before it's given to Congress, which is the direction things are going in right now. We need the whistleblower to testify before Congress. Anything like what is being alleged here, this pressure on the Ukrainian president, it would be set up with much more than just a single phone call in July of 2019. And what we need to do is not allow Donald Trump to distract with the transcript, whatever form that transcript ultimately takes. Any whistleblower report released by the White House must be treated as unreliable and incomplete, period. It will be edited. It will be misleading. It has to be treated as such by corporate media. We will see if they actually do treat it that way. But this is now layer upon layer of obfuscation and misdirection. You have initially, you have a whistleblower who came forward and said, I want to blow the whistle about this. You then had that covered with the Joe Biden conspiracy theory, which is, hey, Joe Biden was there specifically to make sure that his son doesn't have a problem because he's working with this Ukrainian gas company, blah, blah, blah. We debunked that yesterday. Then on top of that is the White House coming out and actually copying to some elements of what's being alleged about aid being withheld, although they don't agree as to why it was done, etc. And then now layer 4 on top of this, these are just distraction layers stacked one on top of the other, is that the transcript is going to be released and maybe the whistleblower report in some edited form is going to be released. We've got to cut through like 3 layers of BS here to get what ultimately is most important, which is a whistleblower report that is being suppressed, period. We are going to be making a number of posts about this story, including a poll to the show's Instagram page, which is at David Pakman Show. Make sure you're following the show on Instagram. And while you're there, follow me on Instagram as well at david.pakman. We will take a quick break and be back with so much more right after this. I am thrilled to tell you that today's episode is sponsored in part by Blinkist.com/Pakman. Blinkist is a really unique service for your phone, tablet, and web browser, and it is incredibly useful for people like me who love books and learning but are busy. Blinkist takes the best and most popular nonfiction books and condenses them into 15-minute audiobooks. I'm sure that if you're like me, you have a very long list of books that you've been meaning to read. You only have so many hours in the day, and that's why Blinkist is so amazing. They take the most important information, the themes, the insights from each book, and they distill it into a 15-minute audiobook that you can listen to in one sitting. I've listened to a ton of books on Blinkist. Our audience can get a 7-day free trial by going to Blinkist.com/Pakman. If you're watching on YouTube, I put a link in the description. I have listened to Blinkist books about economics, about political science, about history, about science, so many interesting things. And after the free trial, if you like it, you can continue enjoying thousands of condensed audiobooks for about $5 a month. Go to Blinkist.com/Pakman. That's BLINKIST.com/PAKMAN.